Hi, this is Sherilyn Tompkins coming to you from the end of PowerShift 2011. We just heard all the keynote speakers, and as a matter of fact, we just finished with a phenomenal fashion show, and we've got some musicians that are going on for the concert that's starting, that's going in the back. So we're here with Lauren Vanderpool, and she is a raw food celebrity chef, originally from the DC area.
Yes, I am.
Yes, and actually, I know you from meeting you last year at the DC Veg Fest, where you did a demonstration and talked about how you started off your powerful movement with raw foods and healing energies by going out and just making food and selling them to kids at Howard
and GW and American University, like all of the college campuses in the area. I was in front of.
Absolutely, and that's, I think, where you start a powerful movement individually by saying, okay, wait, if we don't have grocery stores or restaurants or people that are actually providing this,
I'm
one
be
person,
out here and
absolutely,
do it. I'm going to do it. And, you know, I've been committed my life to it. I'm so grateful that, I mean, I feel like I've been chosen to do this work.
Yes.
And it's just unfolding beautifully.
And when you have that purpose in your calling, listen. That's what I always say.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Listen to what's going on in your heart and in your head, and if it's in harmony and flow, which the energy of, you have to check out the beautiful outfit. That's one thing I've recognized with Lauren is she is always pulling out some nonstop raw food veggie outfits that are gorgeous.
I'm just saying, you know, my outfit is actually lowering the carbon footprint, you know, today. So like, it's all about going green and being creative and having fun with it. Like, people think that, oh, vegan and raw food is just some like weird, you know, kind of thing, and it's not, you know. It's literally eating your sexy. It's literally, you know, regenerating your cellular structure so that you are energized and feeling lovely. So.
Absolutely, and that's the beauty of it, and that's what took me to raw foods. I went vegan 4 years ago, but it was a friend who told me to get off soy that then brought me to the vegan or raw food movement, because that's how you get your cheeses, your creams, all those things without using or utilizing any dairy, any animal product.
Absolutely.
And that's the beauty of it. And it's also taking you to greater success, because now you're also doing raw foods for the Oscars and the Grammys. And tell our audience a little bit about that.
Oh my gosh, well, I just got back from California catering the Oscars and the Grammys for the third time.
Nice.
And it's just always so phenomenal, because now we're serving quinoa at the Oscars and the Grammys, and like, you know, raw, fresh juices and all kinds of things, you know what I mean? And I'm just so grateful that I could be a part of that. You know, I really never would have imagined that Lauren Vanderpool from 9th Street, Washington, D.C. would even be at the Oscars.
And that's the vision, I think, that people don't realize, is that when you, from pure of heart, put something in with love.
Oh my gosh.
For yourself first, but then also how your talent, your uniqueness, your greatness then reaches and touches so many people. It can grow to heights that you never even thought of.
Oh my gosh, pure manifestation. Like, I literally, you know, the whole process of me growing and being and becoming every day, it's just been so beautiful. And I'm just very grateful and very humbled by all of these experiences. Like I was saying, that Common and Forest Whitaker, all these people, they're in town doing a movie, and they're calling me to do their food, and I'm just like, oh wow, this is pretty awesome. I mean, it's a lot of work, you know, but I'm grateful that I have a company that can provide green jobs to a lot of the young people, especially the college students in the area, and you know, also raising consciousness in our communities about to children, because I work with Michelle Obama as well with her obesity prevention campaign.
Perfect.
And I go to different schools and I teach them how to create gourmet food on a budget, and the importance of composting and recycling, and we do tree planting projects and greenhouse initiatives, and it's just so much fun to see the young people like, you know, I'm about to go get my greens, you know, or I'm about to go and get my, you know, grow my fresh tomatoes, because we're actually growing these things. And they love it, you know? And
you just had a phenomenal reaction. We were in the pit, the front pit from the concert and the stage. And so we had the kids that have all come up behind us, all the students, and you were up there and you said, well, check me out on my website. And the guy behind us said, I am checking you out already. And then the girl behind us said, yeah, actually I am too. So you got some very good reactions out there.
What, you know, going vegan and eating raw food will do.
I agree, and it's that vibrancy from within.
It is.
And you're feeling the goodness from within, and it shows on the outside. And
you're absolutely right.
It shines a bright star that reaches so many, and that's why I appreciate you so much, because that smile, that beauty from within is actually, it's always ever present every time I've seen you. So I appreciate that, and I'm appreciating the outfit. Look,
girl,
you can pull it off, and I appreciate that about
Thank
you. But
you so much.
I know then that this is all going to be going to goodness. So.
Oh, I'm about to go cook. Okay, saute a little bit of onion, garlic, some quinoa, a little tomato confit, and we're going to be in there.
Right, and actually you just brought up confit and the tomato confit, not what other people usually refer to as duck confit. No, tomato confit, but you actually are classically trained.
Yeah.
You went to Cordon Bleu?
Yes.
And a couple other places, right?
Well, I went to Le Cordon Bleu. I first started off, you know, I trained myself, and then I went to Le Cordon Bleu and studied with Wolfgang Puck and Alice Waters and Kyle Connaughton, Heston Blumenthal, which they opened up the #1 restaurants in Michelin acclaim in the world, Heston Blumenthal. But I took their technique, you know, with like the confits and all of those, you know, and I twisted it and I made it vegan and I made it raw, and you know, because we should be able to still enjoy that amount of elegance and that amount of, you know, just loveliness.
That's why I tell people is that, you know, I went vegan in New Orleans, and during Mardi Gras, and I stopped drinking. That was 4 years ago.
Oh wow, that was a hard one.
It was challenging, and I lived in LA right beforehand, so
really?
I didn't do it when I was there. It would have been easier. I did it when I went back to New Orleans, but I did it, and it's given me a greater purpose. And I said I was a foodie before then, and I'm still a foodie now, and even more so after, especially the raw foodie movement.
Oh my gosh, like I mean, I made goat cheese out of. There was no goat, obviously. In the cheese, but it tasted just like goat cheese, and nobody knew. I did this fabulous little salad with extra virgin olive oil, you know, grapes and all kinds of stuff, and with a little disc of, you know, the vegan raw goat cheese.
I'm getting hungry.
People were like, "Oh, wait a minute, what is this?"
It's good for you,
it's
and
goodness.
it's goodness, and that's the greatness of it too. So, well, you'll definitely have to come on the show.
Oh, I would love to.
Healthy Food Happy You would be happy to have you and do some food and show your beauty and share your beauty as you continue to do. So, I thank you so much for coming and talking to us now for, oh gosh, the end of day number 2 of Power Shift 2011. And as you see, we've had a wide range of people. We're talking about policy change, and we're talking about action and movement, and you know, and even today earlier there was a session on Monsanto and Purdue and Smithfield, and
which is important that we raise consciousness about what's going on,
and talking about how to get the corporations to start being in charge of our food systems and start taking back our food systems.
Exactly.
So we want our control back, and I think the beauty of what you do showcases how this is so much better than that.
Absolutely, hands down, any day.
Any day. So I can get with this. I the kid behind me was saying, I'm checking you out. So why don't you give your website as well?
Absolutely. Please check me out at vonderpoolgourmet.com and queenogreens.com.
I love it.
I'm Lauren Vonderpool.
Yes, she definitely is. So, and I'm Sherilyn Tompkins coming to you from the end of day 2 of Power Shift 2011. And Lauren, thank you so much.
It's my pleasure.
Love you, darling.
Peace.
Peace. Many blessings to you, and always remember to be and live well. Thank you.